They say there is no hunting like the hunting of man, but did they ever try bow hunting whitetails? After seeing the horror of battle, every year I willingly return to the woods to enter into battle against this elusive beast. I am only armed with a bow. With its limited range, a true bow hunter understands he must master the art of the ambush if he hopes to fill his tags. On the other hand, deer are masters of their environment, slipping through the forest like ghosts. Eyes that pick up on the slightest of movement, and a sense of smell that is 10,000 times greater than our own. Only a bow hunter seems to truly respect whitetails for being such a skillful survivor. I still deal with the consequences of war today, yet taking life in the woods doesn't haunt me like it does when I was overseas. Part of that is pure nature, prey and predator, battling out for survival. We harvest these animals and use as much as possible. Leaving none to waste, I bask in the thanks for each kill, because it means I am able to provide for my friends and family a feast for the upcoming year. But I have spent countless seasons with nothing to show for my efforts. Now we are blessed with amazing hunting land and a vast arsenal of gear to help us be more successful. Over the next year, I will be sharing the tactics I am using in hopes that I am more profitable in the woods. This story starts nearly 2 years ago as I climbed into my stand only to watch deer enter into this field to feed just out of bow range. The same thing happened the next year. Now in my third year of aggressive hunting, I plan to capitalize on this pattern. So I moved a trail camera to confirm they held this pattern. And then I did a hang and hunt one October afternoon when the temperatures were predicted to dip low. This time, I had my redemption.
Good afternoon. Got a little chilly out, so we headed out to the stands. I just did a hang and hunt. See behind me, it's a well-used trail. We got a trail camera in that. They're coming through in the afternoons, and they generally have come out into this field and fed. It's pretty consistently over the last few years, and they exit out 30 or 40 yards in front of me. So finally got to stand up in here. We're gonna sit and wait. Generally they feed out in the middle of the field, so hopefully I can get some footage. And hopefully I don't stand up too far and I can get a shot off at one of these things. I'm ready to take a doe or anything at this point. It's so early in the season now.
Sure enough, the colder temperatures had the deer up and feeding in the field in front of me. From over 100 yards away, I watched as several spikes, an 8-pointer, and a couple does with a yearling feed and push each other around. Eventually, the does were alerted to my decoy, and that pushed them to keep their distance, feeding at 60 to 70 yards, well out of bow range. I have to admit, I felt kind of defeated at that point. But before dark, one of the does decided to come over and challenge my decoy. I held my bow as she walked directly into me, never presenting me a shot until she stood 20 yards. She turned, and I let my arrow fly. Well-placed double-lung shot. She went down only 60 yards in the middle of the field.
So I just smoked a doe. She was 20 yards. And she they must have been able to smell me. Just running around all day. Must have got a little sweaty. But I'm in the field. She's only on the other side of it. Gotta look for my arrow now. So she turned broadside, and I had her zeroed at 20 yards. So she turned into my pen, and I liked the placement, and I punched it. So let's go find her. I'm sitting here looking for my doe I just shot. There's still another deer in the field.